Oh, Rose, I'm trying to get you. I wish you was trying to say.
I understand what you're saying, John. I understand what you're saying. I understand now since you broke it down to me. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like cigarettes, for instance. Okay, I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette. My mom and dad don't believe in cigarettes. My daddy is not going to go to the store and buy me a pack of cigarettes.
You don't smoke, and that's against his religion.
Yeah, so that's just like with Aaron and Melissa. They own a bakery shop. It's their shop. I don't think they would have turned a girl away if she come in and asked for a cake for an event. But she comes in there and explains to them that she wants a cake for her lesbian marriage, and they have every right as Christian people to look at them and say, yeah,
that we cannot do that.
We can't do that. Like, no, I mean, a sinner can do it if they want to. I mean, no, if you're living in sin, it's okay to go, all right, well, you can pretty much do anything you want if you're a sinner living in sin. But if you are a true Christian and you don't commit sin every day, one thing I can't stand is for a Christian to act like a Christian and only like pinpoint certain sins. Like, you know, they'll go out there and lust over men, and men will lust over women, and then they'll go home and they'll be like, oh no, I don't believe in this whole gay marriage thing. It's a sin. Well, what were you doing earlier when you were walking down the street? What were you doing earlier when you were at the gym? Was you checking out that woman? Yeah, you was. So it's no, sin is greater than the other. But if these are good Christian people and they own this bakery, they have every right in the world. And it's what it's done. But when the court fined them $135,000,
that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. But that violated their right to be a Christian.
Yeah,
it violates their right to be a Christian. Now, as someone be gay, I can tell you right now, I don't know about that whole gay marriage thing. I don't know what to say about it. I never thought I'd live to see that. And then I wake up one day and bam, there it is on the news. I was like, wow, I didn't even know this was in discussion. I mean, this is news to me. But I was like, and then automatically people, you don't even have time to prep. You don't even have time to think about it. It's like people asking me, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Why are you asking me? Like, I don't know what to say about it. Like, if I say, yay, I agree with it, it's okay. Well, then, you know, people are going to go, oh, really? But then if you gay and then you turn around and say, well, I'm sorry, I don't believe in it, then people are going to look at you like you're crazy. So it's like, and that's what they say. I've told a couple people I don't agree with it, and they're like, you don't agree with it? That don't make no sense. Why you don't agree with it? Why you don't agree with it? I'm like, that's my own beliefs. That's how I was brought up. You know, I don't believe in adultery. I don't believe in fornication. I don't believe in a lot of things. But it's not for me to get on the internet every day and say, it is a sin for you girls to be having babies before you marry. You know what I mean? But those are the ones that are on Facebook every day bashing this whole, what's our world coming to? Never heard these people mention God before in my life. Never heard these people mention God before. But yet they'll get on Facebook just because they don't like the fact of two men getting married. They want to bash it because they don't like the fact of it. Like in their mind, they're like, oh, that's gross. So they'll be like, their way of getting it out and saying that they don't agree with it and they don't believe in it is using God, which is another sin in itself, because you don't use God for commentary, commentary of the room or commentary of Facebook or whatever, you can't use God as an example to your beliefs when you don't believe in that way as it is. Like, why? Where's the line drawn? What the hell's going on? All these. If you're going to be a Christian, be a Christian. Go by the book. Go by what God says. But don't pinpoint little sins here and there that you don't believe in, but yet you're living in sin. Do you know what I mean? People like that drive me crazy. I can't take it. I cannot take it. And I hear it and I see it every day. It's people constantly talking bad about this whole gay marriage thing.
Because if you wouldn't have broke it down to me like you did, I'll me myself and say, John, you're wrong for being on these people's side and you're a gay man.
Yeah.
But I did not know. Whoever it was, young lady or woman that came to the store, she flaunted it out.
Yeah.
What she is.
Yeah, she made it known that it was for her wedding.
She made it known for her wedding.
To another woman.
And my girlfriend.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, yeah.
Instead of coming in and say, can I have a wedding cake, please? Did you put such and such on it?
Yeah.
And these Christian people, what they believe in, came out.
Yeah.
And they was going to go against it. They were be sued. Didn't go against the book.
And they did too. It went all the way to the Supreme Court, and they're going to appeal it, and they should, because it goes against their First Amendment, and that is their right to believe in God. That's what this country was founded on, was God. You know, that's what it says on the dollar bills. In God we trust. Why are these Christians all of a sudden? You know what they were told by the court? To keep their mouth shut about their religion. What? Keep their mouth shut about their religion? Are you kidding me?
Oh, so you have to be quiet.
Yeah, they can't discuss their religious beliefs.
A girl coming in and say, oh, let me get a cake for me and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
So, all right, there you go. So, if you're a Christian, you can't discuss your religious beliefs, but yet a gay person can go around and flaunt themselves being gay all day.
Yeah.
Why is that right?
It
ain't right.
It's right.
Oh, Rose, this world is just gone to. It's gone to confusion, and it's people are so confused right now. They're so confused. But what they really need to do is don't pay no attention to it and just go back into their little homes and into their little lives, and they need to live their own lives and quit paying so much attention to it, because it'll drive you crazy. And that's what I see happening is it's driving people crazy, because you know what? They don't have no control. They feel like they've lost control over what they don't believe in. Yeah. They've lost control over it, and they don't like that fact. They feel like it's not necessarily, these people aren't thinking about two men getting married or two women getting married. They're thinking, as a wedding, they're thinking about it in their mind as two men sleeping together.
Like ew.
Yeah, like ew. They're not putting in perspective that
they
these two men, love each other. I mean,
that they friends and that they human too.
They're human too, and I think everybody deserves a right to be loved. I don't know. I'm not one to say if it's right or not. You know, we are loved because we are part of God. Yeah.
We guard children.
Yeah.
So that got something to do with it.
Well, I would have married Mariah Carey, but she's running around with James Packer, so whatever.